This woman has an unmentionable and can't hide it. Ever since she got married, she's been holding it in to impress her mother-in-law. She was very diligent in doing the housework every day. Suddenly, one day, she seemed to have lost her mind, so her mother-in-law asked her why. The woman said she always wanted to do something, but she didn't think it was a good idea. The old lady said, "We're all family. Please don't worry too much." The woman was relieved. She lifted her skirt and let out a tornado. The old lady was instantly blown to the turnip field. Before the old lady could react, the woman aimed her ass at her and sucked hard. The old lady fainted in the doorway. The woman didn't know what to do. She felt she had been exposed. In her haste, she felt the farts coming again. At this point, she can't control it anymore. Her mother-in-law was blown back to the ground, just in time for her husband to come home. He looked at his mother who was falling. He was about to ask her what happened. She brought him home with the radish. The old lady then recounted what happened to his wife. The man was furious. He thought it was discrediting to chuck her back. The next day, the man carried his wife back to her home. On the way, she was full of sadness. She blamed herself for not being able to hold in her farts. They arrived at a harbor in the city. The cargo was too heavy. A couple of boatmen couldn't lift the boat. The woman laughed at them. She said she could fix it with a fart. "And you're all trying so hard." The boatmen told her to stop joking. They told her to leave, but the woman didn't listen. She turned her head and aimed her ass at the boat. When the husband saw this, he ran for cover. There was a loud bang. The boat had been blown far away. The boatmen promised her in gratitude they would send her 3 bags of rice, but they probably didn't realize this fart can not only be released, but also sucked. The wife asked her husband to carry the rice back. She went back to her house alone. This husband knows that his wife can fart, can't pick a single other fault, so he decided to give her another ride. The wife looked at her husband behind her. She couldn't help but cry. After a while, the woman saw a short man. He was picking persimmons on his horse, so the woman asked if she needed help. The man taunted her. "If you can pick it, I'll give her the horse. He curses a lot, but it's all nonsense. Might as well actually put one on." The man looked at the bare branches and the persimmons on the ground. He had no choice but to give her the horse. When the husband saw this, he realized his wife's ability to fart wasn't necessarily a scandal, so he ran up to her and called her back. He hoped that his wife would forgive him. The wife was overjoyed, but the woman didn't say yes right away. She just told him to be patient. The husband saw her posture and turned around, but he couldn't escape her attack. She sent him home with a fart. The way he came back almost scared his mother. His mother heard what happened on the road. She sat on the doorstep, lost, waiting for her last hope, until the sun went down. This woman came with a horse and a load of rice. Mother and son happily ran up to meet her. To make his wife's farts less constrained, the man built a new house for her, so she could regulate her farting here when she couldn't hold it in.